Greetings, welcome back to another edition of the Friday 13th YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about a new album by a band called Myrath. They've just released their new album for EA Music. It's called Wilderness of the Mirrors, which is a fantastic album. And if you love progressive metal, check out this review and check out the album. So the new album is a brilliant album, folks. And if you've heard previous albums, you'll know just what to expect. And if this is the first time you've heard this band, you're in for a right treat. If you're a fan of Kamelot, symphonic metal band, and also power metal progressive band Symphony X, you're in for a right treat. So you got a combination of Kamelot meets Symphony X. There's also hints of a band called DGM. So guys, check out this review. Like I say, it's a brilliant album. Just a brief insight to the band's history. The band was formed back in 2001 by guitarist Malek Ben Arbia, who's an absolute amazing guitarist. If you've not heard his work before, he's a brilliant technical guitarist and very underrated. Originally formed in 2001 under the name of Ecstasy, and the band originally were doing covers of blues, hard rock, heavy metal and death metal. The band have gone through several lineup changes, and in 2005 the band decided to form a progressive metal band, which is Myrath. In 2005 the band released their first EP. This was called Double Face. This EP received some excellent reviews from the Tunisian metal scene. So the band released their first album called Hope. This was released in 2007. In 2010, the band released their second album. This is called Desert Call. This was released in 2010, followed by the next album, Tales in the Sand, in 2011, Legacy in 2016, Shala was released in 2019, and Karma was released in 2024. And like the new album, Wilderness of the Mirrors, is just being released on EA Music, which is a great album. So let's talk about the new album. So first of all, let's talk about the lineup. So we'd have Malek Ben Arbia on guitars. Like I said, he's a fantastic guitarist. On bass, we'd have Jouini on bass guitar. The amazing vocalist Zaher Zorgati, drummer Morgan Berthet, and keyboardist Kevin Codfert. So that's the lineup for the band Myrath. So this excellent album comes with 10 songs. Let's talk about the songs in general. So we'd have The Funeral, Until the End, Breathing Near the Raw, Les Fenes di Solari, would have Still the Dawn Will Come, The Clown, Soul of My Soul, Edge of the Night, Echoes of the Fallen. The last song would be called Through the Seasons. That's the song titles. Let's talk about the first song, The Funeral. Now, there's one thing I like about this band. I love the Arabic vibe that they have on the keyboards and the guitars, the way they're structured. There's something about Arabic music and Asian music which is very spiritual, and this really does shine through on this album. One thing I like about Malek's guitar playing, it's very much inspired by Michael Romeo from Symphony X. You can definitely hear these resemblances between both guitarists. Now, I've got to say that Zaher's vocals are amazing. Opening track, The Funeral, this kind of reminds me of a cross between Kamelot, Symphony X, and also Florida band Savatage. If you're a fan of Savatage, you're really going to enjoy this song. Like I say, it's got the symphonic vibe, the progressive vibe. One thing I like about this band, they have very big orchestral arrangements, and it really does suit the music. The next song on the album is a song called Until the End. Another great song. This song would also feature duet vocals by Lizzie Ride from the band Myrath, another great band that have come out from Scandinavia. Now, this song has some beautiful vocal harmonies and a very strong structured song. It certainly reminds me of a ballad that Kamelot would do. Like, if you like the Kamelot ballads, then you're really going to love this song by Myrath. It's called Until the End. Next is the song Breathing Near the Raw. This certainly does have an Arabic metal vibe to it. Like I say, it's a really strong structured song. Vocals are fantastic. The music all around is really well put together. Some beautiful harmony vocals and some really strong guitar solos on this song. Like I said, it has a fantastic production, and this was done by keyboardist Kevin Codfert, who's a fantastic producer. Now, these guys are about to do an extensive UK and European tour, which is happening later on in the year. If you get a chance to see these guys live, please do. I'm looking forward to seeing them. So other great songs on the album that I suggest you check out would be Les Enfants du Soleil, Until the Dawn Will Come, which is an absolute brilliant song, folks. Check this one out. The Soul of My Soul, The Edge of the Night, and Echoes of the Fallen. All in all, this is a fantastic album. If you've not heard Myrath before, check them out. There's something different, very unique in places. Great production, great musicians all around. I'm going to give this album 5 out of 5. Fantastic album. Check it out, folks. It's by Myrath. The album's called Wilderness of Mirrors, and it's released on EA Music. Thanks for watching, Metalheads. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think of the album. Thanks for watching.